chili tomato dipping sauce for the momos. So in this Alda casserole pan, I have a little bit of oil, water boiling. So to that added 2 chopped tomatoes and the dry chilies which you are adding to taste. I am using 5 red chilies. If you want it little bit less, you can add little less red chilies. You have to, some people add the tomatoes whole, and they used to peel the skins off the tomatoes, but I don't bother keeping the skins on. So I just chop the tomatoes and the red and add into the pot and boil it with some red chilies, and once the tomatoes is nice and cooked, I will blend it to a smooth puree. So I will show you the next step later once the tomatoes are done. Now the tomatoes and chilies are nicely cooked. You can see it. I kept on breaking like this so it can turn into a pulp. So now it is nice and cooked. So now we can grind this. So I have the tomato and chili mixture in a blender. I am adding 2 large cloves of garlic. This chutney is really garlicky, so add a little more garlic. Add in some salt. Add in a little bit of soya sauce. Add in some sugar to balance the spiciness. So now everything is added in. You have to make this into a smooth puree, and that's it. Your chili chutney is done. I'll show you once I have blended this. Now the chutney is made. You can see it's nice and smooth. So set that aside. Let's make the outer dough for the momos. I have around 1 cup of all-purpose flour, maida, in this bowl. You have to add in a little bit of salt and some baking powder. Now mix this really well and add in water slowly and knead it to a stiff dough. Now the dough has been mixed well, and it is not too soft and not too firm. It's the right consistency. You have to allow this dough to rest for 10 minutes. After that we can make the momos. In this Alda casserole pan, I have a tablespoon of oil. I have added 6 cloves of chopped garlic and 3 spring onion white part, and you have to saute this for 1 minute. After the flavor and after the onion has softened, you have to add in all your chopped vegetables. I have some carrots, some green beans, 1 green bell pepper, and some chopped cabbage. All the vegetables are chopped really finely because this vegetables has to be sauteed and stuffed inside the momos. So you have to chop it as fine as possible. And after adding all the vegetables, saute the vegetables for around 5 to 7 minutes until the vegetables is cooked, and then we can proceed. When the vegetables are cooking, I like to add some salt and little bit of sugar for taste. Now the vegetables has let out lots of water in the pan. So what you have to do is you have to dry all the water on high heat. And the vegetables, you can see it has shrunk quite a bit. So use a good amount of vegetables, because once the veggies are cooked, it will reduce a lot. So now you have to keep cooking this until all the water has evaporated and the vegetable mixture looks a little bit dry. Then we can add the final ingredient. You can see this Alda casserole pan has conducted a lot of the heat really good, and the vegetables are cooking a lot faster, and there is no burning in the bottom of the pan, which is really good. It has been only 3 minutes since I started this cooking, and the vegetables has cooked a really lot faster than I have thought. As as you can see, the vegetables are nicely cooked and there is no water in the pan. This is the stage which we are looking for. Now at this point, you have to add in the seasoning, which is a little bit of soya sauce, black pepper powder, and or add in the finely chopped spring onion, green part. Now the filling is done for the momos. So it can cool down and then we can stuff it inside the dough and make the momos. Now let's make the momos. I have greased a little bit of oil. Roll it to a smooth ball and use a rolling pin and roll the dough. Since this is made with maida, it may spring back. So keep rolling till the dough is a little bit thinner, but not too thin, because when you stuff the filling, if it is too thin, then it may the filling may leak out. Now take your filling, a spoonful of filling, and place it in the center. Don't overstuff the momos. So once it is done, I have some water here. Just apply the water and bring the edges. Just when you are bringing the edges, just make pleats like this. And once it is nicely brought in, just pinch the top. That's it, your momos is done. Do this for all the dough, then I will show how you can proceed. Now I have made all the momos and now we can steam this. I have this Alda casserole pan on heat with some water, and bring the water to a boil. I'm going to place the steamer attachment on top and I'm going to steam the momos. Now the water is all boiling. So place the steamer over the top, and I have greased the bottom of the steamer with some oil so the momos doesn't stick on to the pot. Place the steamer on top, steamer attachment to top, and slowly place all the momos into the steamer. Give some gap between each momos for steaming. Now the momos has been placed in. Put the lid over the top, and now we are going to steam this for around say 6 to 8 or 10 minutes until the momos is done. So once the outer skin of the momos is nice and shiny, it's when the momos are done. I'll show you when we get to that part. Okay, now it has been around 10 minutes and I think the momos are done. Let's have a peek. Yes, the skins are really shiny and the momos are done. Vegetable momos. So I have this dipping sauce. So just take it, dip it and enjoy. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like it. Try this and let me know how it turns out for you. Thank you. Here I am using this Alda tri-ply stainless steel casserole. It has a lid and it is suitable for all types of cooking. It has a cool touch handle. The bottom is heavy based. It has a thick base and it distributes the heat evenly, so there is no chance your food will get stuck to the bottom. This is great for Indian cooking. You can buy the steamer attachment for this pan. So it is easy for steaming foods. Just pour some water in the bottom and place the steamer, and you can steam vegetables, momos and dumplings, anything you want in this pan. This lid fits perfectly over the pan, and it is a sleek and elegant cookware, and I'm in love with this cookware. So I hope you can give this cookware a try, and I'm sure you will love it too.